Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss the case of Singapore Airlines Limited, second KLM Royal Dutch Airlines versus Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been reported in 449 ITR, page number 203. The matter has been decided by Supreme Court and the date of the judgment is 14th November 2022. The issue involved in this case was that the airlines, which was the assessee in this case, was paying the commission to the travel agents. The commission was divided into two parts. One commission was on the net fare, which the travel agent was charging from the customers, and the second commission was over the amount which the travel agents were charging above the net fare price. And the term given to this commission on the amount which was above the net fare price was supplementary commission. The airlines was not deducting the TDS on this supplementary commission by giving the reasons that the payment on which this commission is to be deducted was not in the control of the airlines. It was the point of the airlines that the fare which was above the net fare price was not in the control of the airlines. It was wholly and solely in the control of the travel agent, because the travel agent by its own guts was charging more price above the net fare. So according to the airlines, up to that level, that is the price above the net fare price was not in the hands of the airlines, and up to that point there was no principal agent relationship. And one more point on which the airlines were contesting their case was that sometimes it was happening that because it is the general practice that when the travel agents sell the tickets to the consumers make the payment to the agents, and then agents make the payment to the airlines by deducting their commission. So it was the point of the airlines that the payment is not being made by us. It is being made by the consumers. So when this matter traveled to the Supreme Court said that, by quoting the provisions of Contract Act of Section 182, the Supreme Court said that if the principal agent relationship is established according to the provisions of Section 182 of the Contract Act, then the assessee has to deduct the TDS. The Supreme Court further said that it is immaterial whether the payment to the agent is made directly by the airlines or by the consumers on behalf of the airlines. So on both the points, the Supreme Court was not impressed by the contentions of the assessee. The Supreme Court said that there is no denying the fact that the agent is acting on behalf of the principal. The travel agent is acting on behalf of the airlines. But in the business of the agency, the principal is not there to very minutely observe the activities of the agent. It is not the duty of the principal to minutely go into the integrities of the business of the agent. The agent has full discretion to do his own business according to his volition. But the basic point is that the main soul of the contract and agency relationship should be there. So in this case, the Supreme Court said that the assessee was in default in not deducting the TDS on the supplementary commission which was being paid to the travel agent on the amount which was above the net fare price which was charged by the travel agent from its consumers, whether the payment to the travel agent has been made directly by the airlines or by the consumers. So this case also goes against the assessee. We have seen in the recent past that in the many judgments by the Honorable Supreme Court, they are not in favor of the assessee. But this is also a welcome judgment. It has clarified the matter. In this matter, one more point was there. The department has initiated the penalty under Section 271C against the assessee. So on this point, the court said that because it is a very complex issue on which the matter has traveled up to Supreme Court. So there is a lot of law point. So on this point, the assessee cannot be burdened with the penalty. So the decision come partially in favor of the assessee and partially in favor of the department. At the end of this deliberation, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Singapore Airlines Limited, second party KLM Royal Dutch Airlines versus Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 449 ITR, page number 203. The matter has been decided by Supreme Court and the date of the judgment is 14th November 2022. Thank you, friends.